Right, I've tried a couple of tools including a power drill. That didn't work, so I'm back to the cordless. That was yesterday with a grinder, but that's hard work and it's way too aggressive. So I've ordered from Amazon a DA that should come here sometime today. Probably going to get here at 5 to 7 tonight, or else they will have thrown it on the front step or the drive 5 minutes ago. But I'm going to try with this. You can see I've started. It seems to work quite well. Just got to be careful and kind of sensible. I notice there's a lot of seam sealer in the gutters as well. I've taken out everything I can, so I'm assuming that when I start again I will just use paint, because these must be join lines where the metal's been joined up, and it's probably as rough as hell underneath that, but we'll get to that. Right, stop start. These chucks tend to undo themselves when you stop and start, and then you end up with wire wheels flying everywhere. Right, let's try again. What I'm trying to do is get all the curves done so that once this is frustrating as hell. I have a monkey claw over here trying to hold the camera. Let's see if that works. But anyway, I'm trying to get all the edges, because the flat surfaces will be easier, I hope, with the DA once the air drive DA gets here. But in the meantime, all these sort of curves I'll do. The wire brush is really not aggressive on the metal at all, which is what I want. I don't want to damage any of the metal. Either the battery doesn't like this, or the battery is already running out of charge, which would be a bit of a disappointment. It would mean going back to just a regular power drill. We'll see what comes out of this. Probably battery, eh? Interesting. So has the battery decided that it's had enough? I don't know. Probably. Sounds like it. I do think that you can't feel much of a difference, but there's clearly a difference, because that was sparking when I was grinding it with the flat grinder with 120 grit. This side, no sparks. Effectively scratches on the metal, but I can live with that, because once you've put a coat over that, primer or whatever, it should be good. This drill is pissing me off right now. Either the battery on this, which I've had for a couple of years but hardly used, is on its way out. But we'll see. I'll change batteries and see where we go. Back in a bit. try some more of this gutter. New battery. Why are these things doing this? They don't like the heat or the torque setting. Maybe I should up the torque setting to indestructible. Interesting. Wonder why it's turning itself off. Maybe I have to go to a power drill instead. Battery's gone. I guess we're on to a power drill then. Take a bit of time, but it's going to be good. Right. On to the next tool, seeing as DeWalt is pretty fucking useless. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. And this is the 18 bolt as well. Not doing the job as it's supposed to be doing it. Do not buy these. They seem to let you down 5 minutes into the job. You have an opinion? Post it in the comments by all means, please. Teach me what I don't know. Next tool, I thought I'd try this angry grinder. This is a nasty, nasty bastard of a machine. It's really aggressive. It's 125mm. I've got a coarse wire wheel on there. But I'm going to see if it'll take out this layer of gloop in the gutter rail. If I can get that out, that's a big step forward. The paint is less of a hassle because it's sort of flat surfaces and comes out more readily. So let's see how much of my time I'm wasting now. I'm also adding this little guy, a mask. And I'll wear one of these because you end up with little marks and they're just a mess. So I'll put on a kid skin or whatever it is glove in the hope that that helps a bit as well. Keep the spikes out of my hands. Fingers crossed, here we go again. Not sure about how to handle this machine really. I might be better off turning the whole lot around and working in the opposite direction. That is probably the answer. So let's start again. The effort that I go to get you guys some kind of shitty content. I'm not sure why I do all this, but hey, there you go. Hopefully we learn something together. Let's try, see if that works. This machine intimidates me like you won't believe. And actually I'm going to start again. The fourth time I'm starting again. Well, there, that I think is the answer. That is doing the job spot on. Really what I wanted. seem to have found an answer. We seem to have found an answer to all this seam sealer in all the gutters. You probably can't see it from up there, but the paint is so thick up here. There's definitely multiple layers, and this wire brush, despite being very aggressive, seems to be pulling it off without damaging anything, leaving machine and tool marks and everything just as they were. So maybe this is the answer. I'll see when the DA sander comes whether it's good for flat surfaces, otherwise this is going to do the flat surfaces as well. This mask doesn't seem to have a way of tightening that, and this angle is perfectly in my line of vision. So I'm actually in a stupid spot because I can't see what I'm doing, and that ultimately with a fast moving machine like this could be stupid and dangerous. So I think it's time to put on a different mask, which I do have. Yeah, this is good, I'm really pleased. See, I'm able to go into every little spot now, really truly. You can't see the thickness of the paint with this video right here now, but there is a lot of it. The nice thing is, as I said, this thing is really taking off every bit of junk. I don't know if that was me possibly creating some damage there with the wheel around the corner, but I can use a file and straighten that out again. Coming around this side, as you can see, I think it's doing all right. That was with the little handheld wire brush with the useless grinder on, but this is the way it should be done. Get all of the seam sealer out and literally bare metal. You can see the thickness of the paint in places here. My fingers and my camera aren't working together. You can see the thickness of the paint. It's really, really layered on. It's probably 3 or 4 coats in places. So unfortunately, as much as I hate admitting it, Dennis is absolutely right. bare metal it has to be to get it come back to good. So yeah, new mask, let's try again. Right, Mickey's filming for me today. If you look up here, there's actual filler or even seam sealer filling the gutter. Now whether that's to get the water to drain out, I don't know, but it's probably not right. Up here, I've started. The paint is really, really thick. There's 2 or 3 coats, and as I've said a few times before, I think they started by painting this thing with a bucket and just lobbing a load of paint over the top of this truck. I'm finding when I'm taking this paint off, underneath, there's a lot of surface rust, so I don't know how long this thing stood. Bare metaled, because it doesn't look like there's any blue on here, before they actually put primer over the top, unless all these reactions happen over the last 20 years while this vehicle's been in the UK. Go away, spider. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can get into the gutter here and clean up some of this a little bit, for those that are watching and learning. Move my step back a bit. Start again. Right. I've said before, this machine absolutely intimidates me. Shit. I think the machine has just died. That's a bit. Look at the smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke on the water. Did I overwork it, or did it suck in some dust?
I've overworked that a little bit in.
Yeah, I think this machine's gone, so we're gonna have to buy a new machine. Boom, boom. Oh, I've got 4 more grinders. I'll put a wheel onto one of the others. Thanks, Mick. So, who said we're not going to have a funeral today? This is going to be too high, the other one's too low. But this is all about this little grinder that I got from Mick. That's some junk that he was going to throw out. I've realized why. It's an Atlas Copco. I didn't even know they made grinders, but it's sort of to be expected. They are in machines. Biggest problem with this one, which I might address later on, if I don't electrocute myself, the cord is kind of, I'm assuming there's no joint in there. There's definitely a couple of repairs there. It has a tendency to stop and start by itself once you hit the power button. But I've ordered a replacement 125 for the one that I killed. That was sent to me as a gift years ago by someone. So I've ordered another one that was about £33, 3-day or 4-day delivery. So either going to be here on Saturday or on Monday or Tuesday. But in the meantime, I'll use this one until I kill that. And then I have 3 more grinders. So there's always about 5 grinders around. The 125 is powerful and stupid and intimidating, but it really does do the job very well. The one thing I keep on forgetting, hearing protection. I've got tinnitus already, which is not fun at times when you're aware of it, but you don't need to make it worse, so let me get my headphones as well. Headphones? Yeah, muffs? That'll help. Right, let's try this again. Nothing is clever, nothing is safe. And this bloody thing, there you go, that's better. Now I can sort of think. Cut the noise out. Right, here we go. Up on the 45 gallon drum, or 44 gallon, I'm not sure what. Get in here. Sounds like another grinder on its way out. There you go. I need to move my chair, table, stand. So Dennis, you said bare metal. The whole roof is clear. All the filler, when I say filler, that self-leveling filler or whatever they put in the gutter rails, that's all gone. All the paint's gone. That's where I work with a grinder. It's a bit aggressive. It looks beautiful, but it's too aggressive for me. This I'll do over with a DA tomorrow. It's probably about 3:30 in the afternoon now. So yeah, last little bit of the roof, just for you. Thank you. For today, that's that. Looks very dusty and rusty right now, but I think it's okay. It's not too bad. Once the DA goes over all of that, at least all the grinding discs and stuff won't get clogged up. So yeah, from here, good night. Well, it's not really good night. I've still got some stuff to do. I might cut the grass as well. But thanks for watching. The roof has been done. Next job, DA, prime, all those interesting things. So thanks for watching. Good night. How's that for a sunset? This is just looking outside my house down the road, as you can see. Not too bad, eh?